Yo, what's good, y'all? Back with another one. I'm here to do my season predictions, division by division winners for the NFL this year. But I'm gonna get started immediately. In the AFC East, I keep going back and forth with this one between Buffalo and Miami, but I'll take Buffalo slightly. I think Buffalo wins the division, and I got Miami coming in second. I got the Jets coming in third, and I got New England coming in last. The playoff teams out of this division, in my opinion, will be Buffalo and Miami. Like the Jets are talented as fuck, but I'm just not sold on that offensive line because I think that line is bottom five. Like that's why I don't trust them. In New England, like Bill Belichick is an all-time great coach statistically, but in reality, he ain't really done much without Tom Brady. I'm just keeping it real. Like I know people ain't gonna like it, but it is what it is. Miami, everything depends on Tua's health. If Tua's healthy, the Dolphins will be right back in the playoffs. But the AFC is so fucking stacked. Like it's crazy how stacked the AFC is. But like I said, I got Buffalo winning the AFC East. The AFC North, I'm gonna go with Cincinnati, barely, because I think Cincinnati's the best team in the division by a slight bit, mostly because I think because of Joe Burrow. But yeah, Cincinnati wins the AFC North. Baltimore comes in second because I got Lamar Jackson, in my opinion, is going to have a revenge season. He's going to have a monster year this year, especially with new weapons. And I think their defense is going to be better than last year. So I got the Ravens number 2. I got the Steelers number 3. The Steelers, in my opinion, they're a dark horse Super Bowl contender. I don't know why people is really sleeping on them like that, but they got everything. The Steelers got everything. Like they got weapons. They got a top 5 defense. Kenny Pickett is making progress at quarterback. That's the only thing that they need is for that offensive line to continue to get better. And they fixed their line during the offseason. So I like Pittsburgh a lot. I got Cleveland coming in fourth, but I don't think Cleveland's going to be bad, though. That's the problem. This division's so stacked that somebody got finishing last, and I think it's going to be the Browns, even though I think Deshaun Watson's going to have a comeback season. But the Browns have the worst coach in the division, so that's that. The AFC South, I got Jacksonville winning the division, but it's not going to be as easy as people think because people think that Jacksonville's going to run away with the AFC South. It's not going to happen like that because now it's different when you're targeted. Like when you're going to have a target on your back. Jacksonville snuck up on people last year. As good as they played in the second half of the season, they still snuck up on people. Like it's going to be a whole different ball game for the Jaguars now that people are gunning for them. But I still got them winning the AFC South. And then I got Tennessee coming in second. Tennessee's going to be better than people think because of Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel is too fucking good of a coach to allow them to win 4 or 5 games. They're going to win at least 8, 9 games. Tennessee is they just have a different culture over there, man. Like, even with bad quarterback play, because I think Ryan Tannehill's at the end of the line, to be honest with you, and DeAndre Hopkins is a little bit past it, and so is Derrick Henry as far as, like, his pure prime dominance. But I think Tennessee is going to give Jacksonville hell. They're going to give them all they can handle for the division. Then I got Houston third, and I got Indianapolis fourth. Houston's still rebuilding, but y'all know I love D'Amico Ryans. That's my fucking boy, and I'm always going to rock with him. But C.J. Stroud needs seasoning, and the Texans. But I like the direction the Texans are going, especially defensively. I like their defense. I just think their offense is a little bit behind the 8 ball. And the Colts, everybody knows the Colts are just rebuilding. Honestly, Jim Irsay really needs to go as an owner because he's basically Daniel Snyder 2.0. He's a clown. But Jim Irsay is the problem with the Colts in my opinion. But I like Anthony Richardson more than other people do. I just think he needs time to develop. But I like the Colts. It's going to take a year or 2 for them to really be good. But I like the direction they're going in. And as far as the AFC West is concerned, come on, man. Like, are we really going to pick against the Chiefs? I made that mistake last year and picked against them, and I picked the Chargers to win the division, and all the Chiefs did was win it for the 7th consecutive year. Like, come on, man. Like, we not gonna play these games, bro. We gonna make this quick and sweet. Patrick Mahomes is by far the best player in football. Like, he's easily the best quarterback, easily the best player in the NFL. Like, he's the face of the NFL. Let's just keep it a buck. I got the Chargers finishing second, but I think the Chargers are going to be better than last year because I think getting Kellen Moore was a solid move, even though I know Cowboys fans don't like Kellen Moore, and it's understandable. But I like Kellen Moore. Yo. He's a good play caller, and Justin Herbert's a top 5 quarterback in the NFL, in my opinion. I got the Broncos third. I think the Broncos are going to be much improved with Sean Payton, and I do think Russell Wilson will bounce back this year. And I think the Broncos got a great defense, but I still don't think they're a playoff team just yet. Next year, probably they will be a playoff team. And the last team in the AFC West is the Raiders. I don't know what the Raiders have talent like a motherfucker. Like, if it came to just pure weapons, they're top 5 in the NFL easily. But the problem is, like, Josh McDaniels is a terrible coach, and I'm not sure about Jimmy Garoppolo in with Vegas, because it's one thing to ball out in San Francisco, you feel what I'm saying? But it's another to be in fucking Vegas without Kyle Shanahan around. So I don't know. I like Jimmy. Y'all know I like Jimmy G, but I just think that Josh McDaniels is a terrible head coach. But again, AFC East, I got Buffalo. I got Cincinnati winning the AFC North. I got the Jaguars winning the AFC South, and I got the Chiefs winning the AFC West. My playoff teams for the AFC, I got Kansas City, Cincinnati, Buffalo, Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, and the Chargers. And in the AFC Championship game, I got the Bengals and the Chiefs meeting once again for the 3rd straight year. And this time, I got the Bengals going to the Super Bowl. That's my AFC prediction. I got the Bengals in the Super Bowl. In the NFC, in the NFC East, I know this is going to be unpopular, but I got the Cowboys winning the NFC East this year over the Eagles slightly. Everybody knows I picked the Eagles to win the division last year, and that held true. But I think the Cowboys are going to get it this year. I got the Cowboys first. I got the Eagles second. I got the Giants third, and I got the Commanders last. The Eagles, the Eagles are talented as a motherfucker. They got a top 3 roster, but I just think that it's going to be a little bit different for them this year, because now people are going to be hunting the Eagles. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they snuck up a little bit on people last year, but even though they shouldn't have, because they got a great roster. But I just think the Cowboys, I think this is their time finally to silence the doubters and get to the NFC Championship game. But we will see. But like I said, I got the Cowboys first, Eagles second, Giants third, Commanders fourth. NFC North, I got the Lions first. I got the Lions winning the division. I got the Packers finishing second. I think the Packers are going to be sneaky good, better than people think. I got the Vikings third, and I got the Bears fourth. Even though the Vikings have talent and offensively they're loaded as a motherfucker, but defensively I think the Vikings got the worst defense in the NFL. So that's why I think they're going to fall off this year. And as far as the Packers is concerned, I think Jordan Love is better than people think. I think people are sleeping on him. And the Packers got a nice squad around him. Even though I think the receiving core is a C+ receiving core at best, but I think they're going to be better this year with more time under their belt. And as far as Chicago is concerned, the Bears are definitely getting better. No question about it. But I just don't trust their coaching. That's my issue with the Bears. They got a talented, solid roster, but the Bears coaching is a question mark to me. And as far in the NFC South, I got New Orleans running away with the division. I got New Orleans, Atlanta second, Carolina third, Tampa Bay fourth. Tampa Bay is going to be vying for the number 1 pick in the draft. I think they're a horrible football team now. As far as the Saints is concerned, the Saints are the best team in the division by easily. But my problem with the Saints, Dennis Allen's one of the 5 worst coaches in the NFL, and I don't trust him. That's the reason I'm not picking the Saints to go far deep into the playoffs, even though they have a talented roster. And in the NFC, and as far as the NFC West is concerned, it's the 49ers. Come on. The 49ers, Seahawks second, Rams third, Cardinals fourth. Cardinals are the worst team in football. No, nothing to discuss there. The Rams ain't that far behind. Despite having Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford, and Aaron Donald, the rest of their roster is bleh. And then the Seahawks are going to be fucking nice. Seahawks going to probably win 10, 11 games this year. I like the Seahawks a lot. They're getting much, much better. But the 49ers ruin the NFC West. That's just the bottom line. Even though they pissed me off by trading Trey Lance as a 49ers fan, but Kyle Shanahan is going to get the most out of Brock Purdy. But I'm going to keep it real with y'all. This is just my opinion. I think Kyle Shanahan wants Sam Darnold to be the guy. That's just my opinion. I think he wants Sam Darnold to be his quarterback, even over Brock Purdy. But we will see. And the playoff teams in the NFC, I got the 49ers, Cowboys, Eagles, Lions, Seahawks, Saints, and Packers. That's why I'm going to pick the Packers to make the playoffs. And the NFC Championship game, I got the Dallas Cowboys meeting the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship game. And I got the 49ers winning the NFC. So my Super Bowl pick, my Super Bowl teams are the Cincinnati Bengals versus the San Francisco 49ers. That's my Super Bowl pick. And I got the Cincinnati Bengals winning the Super Bowl. So my Super Bowl champion is the Cincinnati Bengals. I know people are going to get mad, but that's just my opinion. That's my pick. I got the Bengals beating the Niners in the Super Bowl. But y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.